Welcome back to another episode of Encore Automotive Diagnostics and Repair. Hey everyone, I'm Matthew, and today we're doing a review on the Kaiweets Brake Fluid Tester. I recommend from my experience that every do-it-yourselfer and every professional mechanic should have this in their toolbox. Knowing the condition of your brake fluid can save you time and money. What is brake fluid and why test it? Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time. Too much water lowers its boiling point and can cause brake fade. If you do your own oil changes and maintenance, you should also check your brake fluid. It's quick and easy with the tester. The box is nice, feels smooth with a matte finish, comes with a set of instructions and two AAA batteries. I would recommend keeping this as a storage case as well. Okay, let's start by inserting the two AAA batteries that was provided. And gently screw back. Now that we have the Kaiweets brake pen turned on, let's go through its functions. Press the power button to turn on. Universal power button, hit it again once more. Hold long press, turns it on. Alright. To go through the different brake fluid, you press the select button and you're going to start with dot 3, dot 4, and dot 5.1. Okay, it's good practice before you open your brake fluid reservoir cap. Always clean off any loose debris or dirt before opening the reservoir. That will prevent any contamination to the brake fluid system. Now this is dot 4 and that's labeled on the brake fluid cap here. I'll show you. On most vehicles you'll be able to get the specified brake fluid and get it there. Let the internet be your friend. And since it is dot 4, we're going to hit the selector button and put it on dot 4. Let's hold that. Any audible alert means the brake fluid needs to be replaced immediately. Okay, let's get to work. To turn the Kaiweets test pen on, simply hit the universal power button. It's going to start with dot 3. To get to dot 4, simply hit the S switch. Dot 5.1, hit the S switch again. To return to default dot 3, one more press of the S switch. Now, to test brake fluid, simply just press the tip of the pen inside the brake fluid. Don't go too deep. It could interfere with your reading. Now, once you submerge the probe into the fluid, long press the S switch to hold the information on the display screen. I'll give you an example of that now. This brake fluid here needs to be replaced right away. It's right at 2%, and that's definitely an audible alert, letting you know that it's time to move forward with a brake fluid flush and replacement. Turn on the Kaiweets test pen, simply hit the universal power switch. Once on, the default is dot 3. To get to the other brake fluid, simply press the S switch. Once for dot 4, and then press again for dot 5.1. To return to dot 3, press one more time. And again, when you turn on the test pen, it's default to dot 3. To get a testing of the brake fluid, simply just press these two probes inside the brake fluid. Don't go too far in. because that could interfere with your reading. And once inside the brake fluid, long press the S switch in order to get the display to hold the data. Depending on your working environment, you may not see the colored display on the display screen. So here's a good visual to show you. Now, if you're able to see the lighting on the screen, it will illuminate green, yellow, and red. Green clearly is good. That's 0 to 2%. 2 to 3% is yellow. You need to change the brake fluid as soon as possible. Red, anything greater than 3%, you need to change and service the brake fluid right away. Like I said, you may not see this depending upon your working environment lighting, but here's a clear display of what is shown on the screen. Pretty cool feature. Okay, this was my first time using this tool, so it took a couple of times to get used to it. Let's go over it again and get comfortable. Okay, we got a fresh bottle of brake fluid, dot 3. And what I'm going to do is give you a fresh brake fluid test with dot 3 so you'll be able to know what fresh brake fluid is. I'm going to pour it in the cap here. Set it right here. And I'm doing this for you guys. So this is dot 3 with fresh brake fluid. I just don't see how this is bad fresh out the bottle. fresh out the bottle, Dollar General. Dollar General, fresh out the bottle. Now that want to test good now. But how the tester accurate if you gotta be so fragile? All right, let's see. Let's see how you use this thing. Let's see. Not steady enough. Let's see. I'm gonna plunge it just the tip of it in there. Okay. So when you use this device, you only need to stick the tip of it in. I'm talking about just the bare tip. And I'm talking about quick, like it's a quick dip. Yeah, that's it. Just stick it in. That's it. Don't hold it in there long. You just get a test. There you go. So when you test it on the vehicle, it's a quick test. All right. I'm gonna try it on this vehicle one more time to get a thorough review. Kaiweets test pen is definitely a cool item to add to your toolbox. It can definitely enhance vehicle check-ins and clear up any doubt during brake fluid inspections. Once used properly, you'll be able to be effective in sharing this information to your customers or just clearing up peace of mind for your own vehicles. Thank you for watching Matthew Encore Automotive Diagnostics and Repair. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.